sitting all by yourself. May I take this to rest the spell next to you, young darling?
I believe, sir, you'll find there are a number of seats available in this carriage for you to seek your repose.
What in devil's den did you just say, Missy?
I mean to say, sir, that there are many other seats available to you.
Are you saying I am gentle enough to disperse my weary and next to a pretty little girl?
She's not saying it, but you can take clear notice, mister, that I'm saying it.
Why, you little scrub rat?
Whether or not you merit sitting next to a young girl who is clearly of no relation or introduction to yourself. Whether or not you are rude, smelling, drunkard, and no account lost from all evidence. That particular seat is mine. Isn't that the truth, Alice?
Yes, that's correct. Celia.
Enough respect. I'm a war veteran, have you know. Why I put the Yanks and the time.
May I?
Certainly.
Your name isn't really Alice. I can't imagine. I've always taken a shine to that name, so pretty.
No, not unless yours is actually Celia. I'm Caitlyn O'Keefe.
Oh my, that's even prettier. I've never been introduced to a Caitlyn before. I'm Catherine Gwynley Gott, but you can call me Katy, Miss O'Keefe.
There seem to be a great number of such individuals in this region.
Pleased to be of service to a lone traveler like myself. I hope you don't think all plainsfolk are as rude as that man. And I hope you don't think I insult strangers with such callous ease. I find when you match guff with guff, they leave you to peace. The war left many a wounded soul. I'm afraid a lot of them came to the forget and be forgotten, but they forgot not to bring their troubles. There's all sort and breed out here. Most are fine enough folks. Goodness! The streets here are so rugged and broken. Yet the trains travel faster. I have been several days now on these carriages. I feel there is no end to this country and that my airy bones are bruised beyond repair.
We are yet halfway across the continent, but this here branch comes to an end at Pine Knot.
Say, friend, your speech has tones far afield.
Much farther. I hail from across the waves. It is a sad tale, I'm afraid.
I can barely imagine the tale. That would place a lovely young subject to Queen Victoria by her lonesome on a dusty train.
Regrettably not.
I confess, I suspected such a loss from your state of dress. It seemed such a tall endeavor. Was there no remote counsel that could attend to your business for you?
Regrettably not. There is no money to hire any trustworthy firm, and since our last representative proved untrustworthy, we are loath to... My mother has no mind for numbers or commerce, and she looks after my brother and sister since the nanny has been dismissed. I am all that is left for this task. I am quite sorry, Miss Legat. I am being boorish and...
How terrible!
Yes, I suppose.
You have been alone and your troubles drawn a friendly ear. All these days in strange land and nowhere to stable your worries. I assure you, I am a safe and discreet harbor for your travails.
Yes, I suppose. It is only the vision of my family in ruin that ushers me onward. This investment of my father's in Ireland had taken him deeply into debt. We'll have nothing if... I'm sorry, I'm being far too familiar.
Dear sweet girl, fear not, for you indeed have a local ally who will help you see to it that your family's fortune is not lost.
Whoever would that be? I know not a soul save for my departed father and brother.
Why, myself? Of course. Your tale moves me.
You? I mean no offense, but you appear to be even younger than I. And please, you may call me Caitlyn.
I am older than I look, but it is not all the gem in the jar. Ages of little import. Half is mock secret. I have oft heard this said of me. Though it is met in Kenvey, I take no denigration at such taunts. The same words heaped upon a boy or a man would be hearty approbation indeed. Why should not I be so lauded?
You are indeed a bright and kindred spirit, Catherine. I accept your offer. But what of you? Do you not have an errand in your own journey? Or are you returning from somewhere?
I will exchange my return ticket for your room and board for a night or two.
But how do you expect to return home? I could not ask this of you.
Worry not, Caitlyn. I will find a way home sure enough. Do you expect your efforts to render profits?
If I am unable to retain any of my father's investment, I have journeyed a great distance for naught, and I myself may be struggling to afford passage home for Mr. Hastings and myself.
The thing will not come to pass if I have any traction in it.
Your kin have been in the ground for nigh on a month now.
Yes, of course. How foolish of me. But how then will I identify my family as the law requires?
I have a means to do so in less startling fashion. You'll be pleased at learning that I have taken the initiative to generate daguerreotypes, memento mori. Only 20 cents extra each.
Is it not the fashion for the subjects of memento mori to be carefully posed as if awakened alive? This appears to be but a camera pointed at an open coffin, and its inhabitant fresh from a circus.
There is no specified contract for memento mori. These daguerreotypes are of high quality. Note the clear and sharp quality. Even better than photographs of the living.
Of course they are. Imagine that. The dead holding dead still for a photograph. These are 10-cent photographs, no more. My Aunt Beatrix here in town will hear of your trickery.
Trickery? Now see here, young lady. Oh, very well.
Catherine, this is not my brother. I have no idea who this person is, but it's not my dear Tristan.
My friend will have $30 back from you.
$30? I will not be hood-swaddled by you, child. Why do you demand this? I buried 2 persons at $30 each, and this young lady has already paid.
This young lady paying to have her kin buried? Not this stranger. In fact, that will be $30.10, as this Degulia is of a stranger and of no use to her. You carelessly misidentified this outlaw-looking ruffian with an Englishman of good birth? Unless you knew all along this man was not my friend's brother, didn't you? You merely wanted your fee.
But the work has been accomplished.
Is there not a gravestone yonder which publishes a lie? The name of my friend's brother as being of this world no more. Why he walks about it.
But, well, I suppose... you are most vexome, child.
I am as I need to be to serve my friend kindly against dishonest practitioners.
Take heart, dear friend. This is good news. It's quite sad to confront the loss of your father, of course. But your brother lives. You have kin here.
You have been so very kind, Catherine. If my brother is alive, then where is he?
On second thought, we'll take the second photograph. We'll need it to show the sheriff.
I'm 97. Somebody said now that they heard shots fired that he's possibly armed with a gun. And it's right here at the Salvation Army that we're pulling up on right now. Not this time, I don't see anybody running.
Do you have any theories on where Miss O'Keefe's brother could be?
32, I got him in the car here. We're right off Joseph. Stand by, I'll give you a tag. Next to the Salvation Army in this little housing project. Let me explain one thing. You match the description. We stopped to ask you a question and you ran from these officers. Well, we'll find that out when we got the witnesses over there that saw you. We got witnesses over there that saw you, so...
Isn't there anything you can do, Sheriff?
No, you were being stopped and asked questions. You were being detained because they were trying to handcuff because you ran too quick on us.
Oh, thank you ever so much, Sheriff.
He was walking down the sidewalk real casually. He walked out in the middle of the road as we approached him. We stopped, got a vehicle, told him to come there, and he was real hesitant.
Why on earth would I wish you ill of your efforts?
That time we got him with his hands behind his head.
Oh no! Kathy, this is terrible! Please, sir, you must believe my brother is the most gentle lamb you'll ever encounter. He didn't even want to come to Ireland and interrupt his studies in anthropology.
Leg stretched out, kept trying to bring his leg in, stand up straight. Put his hands behind his back, getting ready to cuff him that time. He took off running. I grabbed his shirt. He kept running and ripped his shirt off of him. Just laying back on the street. He ran all the way down through Lane Guard.
What if the law is wrong? What of this Heaver person? What makes him so innocent all of a sudden? Where is he?
He matched the description to a T. He had the same shirt, blue pants.
That girl is Caitlyn O'Keefe, Garrett. Could be trouble for Klebel. Asking questions the way they were stir our eyeing up trouble. Who was that other fiery tyke, little sister maybe? She didn't talk funny like Caitlyn. And that purty girl there. Maybe she's a local that just threw in with her, hoping for a chunk of that gold. Willie, we're going to make her wish she kept her cute little nose out of other people's business. And we're gonna make that fair girl in the black dress wish she'd never left Scotland or Ireland or wherever the hell they're from.
I can't imagine things being worse, Catherine.
Things can be far worse. Please do receive that in the spirit of encouragement. Your brother lives. You must rest your comfort in this. All we need to accomplish is to find him before the sheriff's posse does.
How will we ever do that?
Is there property among your father's effects? Documents of value?
There is a bank book and the deed to the mine, but now that my brother is yet alive, I can make no legal claim to them.
As far as we know, only Yui, myself and to others know that another man's body lies in your brother's coffin. Before we speak to the judge, let us go to the bank and have you draw on your father's account as his heir. Just what we will need.
I could never do something so dishonest. I couldn't claim a cent if this were England.
It is your family's means, and we will use those funds to your family's ends. What could be wrong in that? Yes, it is a small omission we will keep from the banker, but wouldn't you do this to counter another lie, a bigger one?
Well, I'm not sure. Of what lie do you speak?
The lie that your brother is a murderer, of course. The lie that we'll see him at the end of a rope if we do not act.
You make your point most vividly, Catherine. Oh my, if my mother were to learn I was in a public house.
We ain't got no sarsaparilla, girls. You'd best wheel round your little school shoes and make for Miss J's tea house.
It is not in bit we seek, sir, yet information.
That dwells in these walls is note for want of little girls.
We are not little girls.
Young friend ain't maybe. But you seem to be doing all the talking, runt.
Can you not see that my friend is in mourning? It is to avenge her father, a Mr. Robert O'Keefe, that endeavors us to inquire. We wish, sir, to employ a tracker, a bounty hunter to find her father's murderer, or murderers.
O'Keefe? Yeah, I heard of him, owns that gold mine yonder. Englishman and his kin, a mill boy by accounts.
Can you point us to a stalwart professional that could help us find the killer in the territories?
What about Cooper? That'd be Olive Cooper, Lil Miss High and Mighty, a woman.
Well, that bartender was right about this tea house at least.
I didn't expect to be having scones, though they are a far cry from... I confess, this all feels a bit hopeless. How are we to find my brother? He's out in the wilderness, wanted for murder, and no one seems to want to help us.
Of that I am pondering. Good sir, you mentioned a tracker named Olive. Would you be good enough to tell us where might we find her?
My friends were right to find jocularity in my proposal. You girls don't want Olive Cooper, the woman is hexed.
Where can we find her? This Cooper woman.
Top of those stairs yonder. Do me the kindness of not telling her it was I that sent ye.
Not knowing your name, sir? We shall cover our trail with ease, sir, and with our gratitude.
Save your gratitude till after you get acquainted with Olive Cooper.
Catherine, I'm frightened. The infamy of this woman. It seems wise to give her a wide berth, and yet we knock on her door. What are you doing?
I would be telling a fib if I were to say my pluck isn't diminished. But I assure you she is our man, if you pardon the term. I can see that behind their jest. Those men fear her, and that's just the grit we need for our task. Olive Cooper! I am not law nor landlord. We seek to bring you employment.
Would you say I'm sleeping? Away with your business. Whatever it be.
It is the middle of the afternoon. You are obviously ill or in need of a black pot of coffee. A stoker stove? Please take that coffee can out back, see if there's a pump. This chamber is in need of light and ventilation.
What's the meaning of invading my room, interrupting my slumber, you know? You're a powerful, rude young lady.
And you're too young to be wasting away pickled in spirits. I'm afraid there is no time for pleasantries. A brew is in the works, Miss Cooper. We've business to discuss with sober minds.
So, let me get this straight. You want me to run afoul of both the law and the Kelbold baddie gang to go find your brother who's wanted for murder, and if I were to guess, more than likely the meal of wild critters already? Is that the essence of your proposal?
Must you be so indelicate?
Indeed, I must. It's the means I've endured through many a tribulation, that, and knowing enough not to engage in crazy, fruitless mission, such as your own. I ain't your huckleberry girls. Go find someone else.
There isn't anyone else.
Then take solace in that there ain't none and go home, wherein there ain't no solution, there ain't no problem. Much obliged for the coffee, though.
Leave your door bolted and your windows latched. I am going to meet my obligation to visit my aunt. But I'll collect you tomorrow morning and we'll visit the judge and get those papers signed.
Sheriff ain't here. If you pretty little things want to sit and wait right here, we wouldn't complain none. Why don't you come sit close and give solace to a couple of lonely men whose circumstances caused our ill fortune?
The circumstance of your character has placed you here. I have little doubt.
Yeah, we just might be stuck here for a long time. So it's real nice to be acquainted with the niceties of female companionship while it is at our disposal.
Come, Caitlyn. We'd be well advised to await the sheriff's return on the bench outside. Not associate with these ne'er-do-wells.
You looking for that O'Keefe boy, ain't ya?
As if you know anything of it.
Shoot. Any ride.
Always a skin for tea, always sniffling his nose.
That does sound quite a bit like Tristan.
Yeah, he sounds just like that.
Yeah, you still have your strong...
Normally I would not converse with men of this temperament and station. However, I believe they have information regarding the whereabouts of my friend's brother.
Police!
Sheriff, we make a plea that you consider Caitlyn's brother's innocence and take great care to return him without harm.
Okay, here we go. We got another one of those disturbance house calls. They're the most dangerous for police to go in on. And I don't have any case history on this particular house.
So you'll bring him back unharmed? You promise it?
Now, we don't want to lock him up, but if he doesn't walk out of here and calm down, he's going to get locked up for his own well-being for 8 hours until he calms down. Alright? And explain to him that he's going to have to walk outside and go take a walk around the block. We're letting him walk out of here without getting locked up. Now, you can tell us what's going on because I don't know who you think you're trying to, but I don't think you're getting, you ain't making it past me with that. Well, the neighbors were saying that a lot of screaming was going on in here. Well, they just don't want to be cooperative and tell us what the problem is. I don't want to come back here tonight. I'm not going to take you home. I'm not going to take you home. The only place I would take you is to jail.
Time is of the essence. We must purchase supplies and horses for our journey.
Surely you don't think we can head out into the wilderness now? Not alone!
Your dear brother's life is more at risk. Now than ever, dear Caitlyn. We must venture forth to ensure his kind treatment, if nothing else.
Mighty nice of you girls to come out the back way where there's no one to see. You girls ask too many questions. And you, little sister, you need some lessons in respecting your elders. Needs some rope and a place to quiet these fillies.
You pay for room.
Yeah, we won't be but a moment.
Help! Oh, help me!
Hey, stupid, what are you doing just standing? Go get us a couple of laundry sacks. These chinks, I'm telling you, Willie, they ain't got the brain of a good horse, especially the women.
We gotta get ourselves to the town. Besides, I've got plans for this little wildcat and her pretty friend. A plan that must be accomplished by the hour of 3.
You keep still in there, Wildcat.
Where are your damn horses?
Is that you, Henrike?
The same. Where are your horses?
At the stables in Pine Knot.
Did you ever think that Klebold might find Tristan's sister Abu Liverat to get him to sign over the mine to us, if she were still alive, that is?
Gee, we didn't think of that. Maybe we can go back and get him.
So you calculated that you can run that squeaky handcart up to Stone Creek, collect those pearls you did at that stolen handcart back to Pine Knot, outrunning the train before it blows through y'all.
I might see your thinking.
Maybe I won't mention your half-witted mistake to Klebold, but you are now well on my debt. You hear? Of course, if he learns of this girl and her companion by some other means, them are things I cannot correct nor prevent.
Gosh, thanks, Henrike. We sure would be in your debt.
So the Cliff Klebold is gonna throw you off of far not delivering them girls straight to him.
got a knife.
Do I have a knife? You girls fit?
We're okay, I think. Much obliged for the rescue, Miss Cooper.
I'm not sure any rescue would have been much use if you hadn't have busted free a mite before our arrival.
What do you mean? What does she mean? What are you doing, Catherine? The sun is of adequate warmth, is it not?
The way I figure it, if the baddie gang think you're both dead, there's a feather in your cap and you should keep it that way as long as you can.
Does this mean you will take on our task?
I ain't so sure about that. Bullied the way you were by Willowberry and Sneed. Steams me, though. Makes me wonder what all Kelbold and his band of animals gods up their dirty sleeve. What are they so scared o' you two flowers for? Nah, I ain't bounty hunting for no murderer. Specifically, when there ain't no bounty. I just want to see you girls kept safe.
This is most unbecoming, Catherine. I'm supposed to be in mourning. They'll never believe I am the daughter of Robert O'Keefe.
They'll swallow whatever's in writing and officially stamped their bankers.
I am an accomplished equestrian, ma'am. Miss?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ma'am, do you know that drag racing on public roads is illegal? I'm afraid I'm gonna need to see your driver's license.
These funds are destined to nurture the family business, sir.
So quit dawdling and move it!
This is why this young lady is in business and not a lonely clerk paid to count other people's money. Things are not always as they appear, kind sir. Now I believe we can conclude our business here with your remittance of the funds we have requested. Thank you.
So what do I owe the duperous pleasure of your company?
As we mentioned repeatedly, we mean to hire you $100. Here is 50 now. The rest upon the return and hanging of Robert O'Keefe as cold-blooded murderer. I am sorry for the language, but we must call aces. Aces in regards to this transaction.
Listen, I got a reputation.
Yes, I know of your reputation. This is my concern precisely.
I am being paid to track, not play nursemaid to a couple of little girls. There ain't no feather beds out there. There ain't no fancy tea house.
Then hand back our remittance. We shall find another tracker.
You won't find anyone. Very well, but I place no guarantees on your safety, and if the little princess here can't keep up, she gets left behind.
Perhaps she's right. Maybe we shouldn't go with her.
I have been on hunts with my father. The outdoors is not so abominable. The adventure will do you good. Remember also that we seek your brother Tristan. Only you will know him on sight, and only you will he trust, I reckon. That's where she is. Let's go. I believe they have the girl locked in that room. I'm going to take a look. You keep watch.
Okay, I'll try.
What do you want?
I thought I might inquire about a position.
A position? You mean you actually want to become one of Madame Zoo's girls? Wait a minute, that dress. That's Mimi's dress. You thief!
What? No!
Where do you think you're going, honey? Madam!
Oh, Catherine, do hurry with your ruse. My loyalty is yours for all she shall live.
Come on! Let's go, you first.
Let's hide here while we wait for Caitlyn to...